Let's talk about some non-doomsday end of the world reasons that you can prep. You can be a prepper, you can have a whole huge stockpile, you can have a small stockpile, you can be prepared without preparing for the zombie apocalypse or, a nuclear holocaust, the end of the world. So I've talked about this 1,000 times, but I live in a state that gets hurricanes. That's probably my number one reason I prep. Hurricanes can obviously be very catastrophic, but they can also just be minor and an annoyance. So almost every hurricane that hits anywhere remotely near where I live, the power goes out. Even if we get like no damage, somehow the power goes out. So hurricane season is in the middle of the summer, it's hot. And this doesn't even have to be a hurricane. It can just be, a random storm, a tornado, anything like that. Even if the power just goes out for a few hours, if it is in the middle of the summer, you're gonna be so glad you have those fans, those cooling towels. If it's at night, you're gonna be glad you have your lanterns and your flashlights. Things like that. It can just be a simple power outage. It doesn't have to be an entire grid down situation. The next thing is a change in your financial situation. If you have that stockpile of food set back, that can really get you through some hard times. It can lower your grocery bill, or worst case scenario, you can eliminate the grocery store completely. Even if you haven't suffered a job loss or a loss of an income, maybe you're just really sick, maybe you have the flu, you don't feel like going to the grocery store, you're physically unable to. You already have that soup and those cold meds already stored back. You don't have to drag yourself out of bed and go to the store. You already have everything that you need. I could go on for hours and hours about the different reasons that you could use your preps that are not, the end of the world. But regardless, having any type of preparations, a stockpile, prepper pantry, whatever you want to call it, is going to serve you well, whether it's just for a normal situation that you just need a little extra help, or the actual end of the world. Having food and water stored back is literally never going to be a bad thing.